Hey, welcome to my Virgos. I know y'all miss me, god damn it. Yes, I recently had a baby. I'm not for sure if I told you guys that I was pregnant, but I was, and I'm no longer pregnant. And you know what, I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait any longer to do videos, so I had to break the ice. So here I am. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Cherika, aka Dark Moon Diva. If you'd like a private or personal reading, click down in the description box below. Okay, the link to the site is there. I'm on Instant Go, so you can download that app on your iPhone if you have an iPhone. If you do not, you can connect with me still. You can still connect with me. All you have to do is just email me. My email address will be down in the description box. Okay, and I'll send you a PayPal link. All right, so with the Instant Go, you can purchase readings through that app. You can purchase this particular reading, which is on sale for $1 right now. I have various readings. However, that one is on the one that's on sale. I also have spiritual products and services that I provide as well. So spiritual workings of mostly any kind. If there's something in particular that you would like, inbox me. But I will say that one of the best things, one of the best spiritual workings that I do have on my Instant Go is the honey jars. And yeah, those work amazingly. So I have various honey jars. You gotta check them out. I'm not gonna say what the name of the best one is. You just gonna have to go to Instant Go to check it out. I don't want a video to be flagged, so it is something that can help when it comes to the sensual connection between you and your significant other. So that's all I'm gonna say. Go check it out, go check it out, go check it out. Let's hop into things, Virgo. So this particular reading, for those of you who are new to the channel, this reading reveals your significant other's emotions, how they feel about you, okay? What the future has in store, the overall energy of your relationship, as well as your significant other's secret sensual desires. Okay, so the things that they desire behind closed doors secretly. So let's hop into things. All right, Spirit, please do reveal what the overall energy is for Virgos in their relationship. And this reading isn't just for people who are in a relationship. It's for anybody that's in a twin flame situationship. You know, if you have a connection with what you feel is a soulmate, any type of romantic connection. This reading is for you. If you have a special connection, a romantic relationship connection with someone, this reading will most likely resonate. All right, so you had a card that flipped over. Now, I am completely aware of the fact that there isn't as much lighting as there typically is. I did forget to bring my lamp downstairs, and so I just decided to go ahead and add a couple of candles. I do kind of miss the way that I used to have setting back in the day a couple of years ago. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that I used to do readings with a bunch of candles, kind of like in a dark setting, and I thought that was so neat. A lot of people liked it, so I'm kind of trying to bring that vibe back a little bit. I'm kind of doing it, not intentionally, but it just is what it is right now. So I'm just going to bring each card up very close to the camera, just in case, you know, for those of you who might be a little blind, like myself. All right, Spirit, what is in store for Virgos in love and romance? And what does their significant other, how do they feel? How does Virgo's significant other feel emotionally about Virgo? Pray for truth and clarity. All right, these are your cards, Virgo. All right, so bear with me while I clarify some of your cards. All right. You're in a state of reflection. Your significant other is in a state of reflection. Whoever it is that you have a special connection with, as the overall energy is analysis, analyzing, analyzing the relationship, analyzing the connection, analyzing. Spirit, please clarify the movement card, the transformation card, the Princess of Staves, the Prince of Cups, as well as the Six of Cups. All right, Spirit, please clarify the Seven of Swords for me. Oh, that same card popped up. All right. Okay. All right. So Virgo, I feel like this is definitely like a year of major change and transformation for you. As like in the past, when I did several of your readings the past several months, I want to say for like the last 6 to 8 months, I seen where you had started your transformation and change and spiritual growth. And a lot of you guys have began a new journey in life, all right, where a lot of relationships have ended. You started new journeys, new relationships. And I feel like you've stepped into a place of awareness, okay? You're doing a lot of analyzing. Your significant other is analyzing, okay? I feel like you're in your head, you're in your thoughts a lot. But I feel like there's a lot of positive analysis that's going on right now. We have the Rebirth card, which represents change and transformation. I feel like this is positive change and transformation for the most part. Lots of endings and new beginnings is what's taking place for you towards the end of the month, okay? Your significant other and how they feel about you, Virgo, okay? Clearly, I feel like your significant other's mind is more clear about where they stand in your life and where you stand in their life. Your significant other feels like you're a very wise individual, that you have a lot of wisdom under your belt, that you have a lot of strength, that you are very strong-minded. I feel like recently either the two of you have come to a solid agreement or there's been an understanding. Someone is now aware of something. They see something a lot clearer than what they did in the past. Okay, I feel like this is both on your significant other's end and yours as well, Virgo, where there's more clarity, okay? We have the transformation card again. That speaks of the death and ending, new beginnings, you know, change, major change. Being aware of this change, being aware of this movement, this forward movement, this understanding. I do feel like a lot of you guys, there's been relationships that have undergone major change and transformation. Some of you guys have ended relationships, or something serious has ended within your relationship that brought forth a lot of change and transformation and forward movement, and brought wisdom and understanding to the connection, okay? Or to self if it was an ended relationship, okay? Whatever it is that took place in your relationship, whether it was an ending or a beginning, it brought forth inner strength, awareness, and understanding. All right, so Virgo, the camera went off, but what I was trying to say is that what I'm seeing here is that there is awareness in regards to something very, very relevant in your relationship, your connection. After analyzing, after taking the time out to do some serious thinking about a certain situation, there's clearly an understanding and forward movement towards a place where there's more wisdom. It's brought you this new sense of clarity, this new understanding, this awareness, this change and transformation after analysis has brought you to a place where there's more of an understanding and there's more wisdom than what you had before, okay? And your significant other, they look at you now as an individual that's more wiser than what they initially perceived, okay? So Virgo, what I'm seeing in the future, okay? What I'm seeing in the future for your relationship, all right? I feel like Spirit is kind of tapping into the energy from the past that is very much so relevant to your future. So Spirit is showing me a lot of the past is what I sense that's very much so relevant to the future. So, okay, some of you guys are dealing with two people, okay? Or were dealing with two people, a fire sign and a water sign. So fire signs are your Leos, your Sagittarius, your Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and your water signs, okay, would be your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? I feel like this could possibly be you as a Five of Cups, or this could be the person that you're dealing with or were dealing with as a Five of Cups. Five of Cups represents a sense of abandonment to a degree, a loss of love, losing love for someone or something that you had love for, but still having some love because there's still two cups that are present, okay? So it feels like some of you were dealing with two people. There was a three-party situation here because we do have the three card. It says celebration, so there could be something that has to do with a celebration or a gathering, or this could represent a three-party situation. For a lot of you, I feel like this is a third-party situation that either occurred or occurred in the past or will occur, but I feel like this is more so past energy that's very relevant to your future and the forward movement and wisdom that you're currently experiencing today. So for some of you, this fire energy is not a person that you're actually dealing with, but this is you. This is your own spirit and your own mind and your own consciousness that's telling you, hey, Virgo, it's time for me to, let go of the past. It's a good thing that I did let go of the past. It's a good thing that I am, moving on or going through this time where I'm experiencing these emotions or this Five of Cups energy so that I could get to a better place. Okay? For others of you, you're dealing with two different people in which you have abandoned. You have decided or will decide, hey, I no longer want to deal with these two people. This is a third-party situation. You'll be doing a lot of thinking about this fire sign, and you have received a love offer from a water sign. Okay, so I feel like there's communication that will be coming in from a water sign, and I feel like this person is wanting you to trust them. It's like, trust me. You can trust me. You can trust me. You can trust me. Or this could be you thinking about the fact that you actually trusted this person in the past. Or maybe you still do have some trust for this person. Okay, you're doing a lot of thinking about the fact that you trusted this person, but now you're in this place of this Five of Cups where you're feeling abandoned. Okay, so you're making a lot of comparisons to the past, comparisons to the present, or comparisons between these two people, this fire sign and this water sign. Okay. And we do have the Six of Cups. And this is the reason why I said that the past is very relevant to your future and in the end of this month and very beginning of May. Okay, so pay very close attention to the signs that the universe is trying to show you and reveal to you, because the Six of Cups energy is saying that the past is going to be very relevant very soon. Okay, or you've been doing a lot of thinking about the past, okay, in the present. But I do see yourself. Okay, if you haven't already, I feel like you will be removing yourself from a situation where you were either backstabbed, betrayed, or you could have been doing the betraying, Virgo, but I feel like this was more so whoever it was that you're dealing with that have betrayed you, but it could definitely go both ways. This three-parted situation, you've decided to remove yourself from this situation. That's why the Five of Cups energy is here, where someone is leaving and walking away from the situation where there's this deceptive energy and they're thinking about how they trusted this person and how they no longer can, no longer will. But yeah, whatever the case be, I feel like, Virgo, you're definitely moving into a place where you learned, okay, because of these experiences that you went through in the past 6 to 8 months. Okay, this is definitely a time for clarity and spiritual growth for you. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Spirit, please bring forth enlightenment in regards to Virgo's significant other, or whoever it is that they have a connection with, and what they secretly desire, sensually desire behind closed doors with Virgo. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we have the 8 of Clips. Okay, so somebody likes clip play. They either desire it or they like to do that to you, Virgo. Okay, we have the 8 of Clips. It looks like sex on the beach at night is what your significant other desires. There are some little toys. Somebody really likes, you know, spankings, paddles. They like to have like the mask on to kind of cover the eyes, to kind of bring mystery and mysticism to the sensual activity. There are certain things I can't say, so I'm gonna use the word sensual. But yeah, masculine energy. The man is taking control in a lot of these positions. Into these positions, somebody really just enjoys the missionary position, and I can see that for Virgo. But there is definitely some kinky things also as well that's taking place in a lot of these cards. You know, this to me, the 8 of Clips is a mysticism, especially with the moon card there. It's all about bringing that that spice. I feel like your significant other, that these desires that they have are definitely something that they have not revealed to you, because the moon is about secrecy. So yeah, lots of mysticism. And it's, you know, that lets me know also that you're probably dealing with somebody that's like a Cancer or Pisces with that card showing up. Okay, but somebody likes the paddle. They like to be spanked in a chair. And this is a man that enjoys it, or a woman that enjoys doing it. Okay. All right, so those are your cards. I'm also seeing some drinking in the background where there's some wine. And these positions are mainly like missionary positions. So keeping it simple, but adding just a little touch of spice with, you know, like the paddle and the eyes being covered. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get some spiritual guidance in regards to your relationship. Spirit, please bring forth spiritual guidance from Virgos in regards to their relationship. Okay. Spirit is saying that there's more going on than what meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Okay. So if you're doing a lot of analyzing, don't overanalyze the situation. I think that whatever has been revealed is what is. I think whatever has been revealed is what it is, and you don't need to overanalyze the situation, or else you will be bringing a bit of confusion to the situation. You'll be confusing yourself in the situation. Okay, and when it comes to this water sign and the offer it is that they're trying to bring, you want to get to the heart of the matter, or not try to confuse things by being over emotional. Really try to have a clear mind when this person comes to you with this offer of love. Okay, because Spirit speaks of trust when it comes to this water sign, and I feel like this person has broken your trust, the trust that you have for them. So keep that in mind when making a decision when it comes to this water sign. Spirit is saying miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Okay. And what is the other side to this particular saying? Everything has its gift and everything has its curse as well. All right. So while a friendship be beneficial, okay, sometimes a relationship isn't beneficial. While some be able to bring certain things to the plate, they may not be able to bring everything you would desire to the plate. Okay, so I can understand why the analysis card is there, because you have to take that into consideration when dealing with these two people. It could be, you know, potential mates for you, Virgo. All right, so that is your reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed. You guys stay blessed, stay well, and ashe.